need resupply and point Verdun.
Coming at you. Hang tight.
You want something? You let me know.
Let me see what you got.
I'll be... This is done. You know how to find me.
And goes running for the shelter of her mother's little helper, and to help her on her way, get her through her busy day. Doctor, please, some more, please, outside the door. She took more. What a drag it is getting old. Just on the same today, I hear every mother say they just don't appreciate that you get tried. They're so hard to satisfy. You can tranquilize the old man, so go running for the shelter of a mother's little helper, and for help you through the night, help to minimize your flight. Doctor, please, some more of these outside the door. She took more. What a drag it is getting old.
Need some crossfire and point Verdun.
You got it. We'll be around shortly.
Like I'm at the goddamn shooting gallery.
You caught that, didn't you? Devil got you now, motherfucker! Let's end this quick.
I need some backup right quick.
Open height, too.
That was goddamn slick, I tell you. Coming through. Let's go. Down before you get dead.
You boys are fucked now.
Top goes the weasel.
He's picking us off. Where'd he come from?
Over here.
Get on down, now! Now what are you gonna do?
He's here. I will need some backup right quick. Cover. Touch us down. We gonna do that old-time tussle with y'all.
Now you're done!
Fuck me. That's right, motherfucker. Next time,
You could be the bratwurst king of New Bordeaux if you work for me. How's that sound, Sonny?
Sure. I kinda like working here anyway.
Good. Burke's boys are gonna reach out. Slaughterhouse is clear. Send your people.
Hey, don't worry about the bodies. My boys will know what to do about them. Everything's in place. The butcher's on his way. Time to put that rabid dog down.
How did Lincoln Clay convince Thomas Burke, Vito Scaletta, and the woman known as Cassandra to work together?
He called a sit-down. He told them to meet him at an old plantation house in the bayou. When he had them all in the same room, he laid out how they were going to take down Marcano. Lincoln could be very persuasive.
Heard many a horror story about the things that went on between these walls. Now we get to make some of our own.
What's this all about?
Getting ready for some company. Barbieri should be here any minute now.
Barbieri's coming here.
So he claims. Never known a man to be a liar. I just got off the phone with him. I told him if he wanted to settle up, he'd be here waiting.
For fuck's sake, Burke, you don't ever tell your enemy when and where you're gonna set up the ambush.
Christ, you're much too serious about all this. It takes the fun out of it. Besides, that's the worst that could happen.
You could get us all killed.
Aye, that I could. It's all right. It's just Nicky.
Butcher and his boys are right behind me.
You sure?
If there's one benefit to being your miserable dot, it's I know what a posse of Dago assholes out for blood looks like. I'll call them out with a spotlight on the water tower.
I'll load up some barrels with a special petrol mixer cooked up. Scatter them across the yard. A bullet will take them out. So don't be close to them when they blow. I'm gonna snipe those guinea fucks from the crane. You should head up to the roof. One last thing. You try to cut and run, I'll planch it myself. We clear?
I'll see you when this is done.
You might.
You all right back there, lass?
What's that? My die asking how I'm doing? Whatever have I done to warrant such fucking concern?
Ah, shite, girl. A simple yes or no would have been fine.
Watch the left side.
These gobs Shite sons of whores don't stand a chance. Right, on the right, goddammit! Don't forget the little surprise I cooked up for those guinea fucks.
How's your head feeling now, Doc?
I feel like there's fucking fire ants crawling through me brain.
Those bastards must be starving.
Give him a hit on the left. This is him, Chalky.
Hey, I don't give two fucks about Burke's little pet Niglet. I want the Mick alive. Got it? I'm gonna give him an ass fucking he's never gonna fucking forget. Bring him back fucking alive, that cocksucker.
Look who we got here. He's over here.
You messed with the wrong Irish girl, you bastard!
Where is it? Need to.
Fuck you, you fucking cocksucker!
I'm ducking down. Oh.
Should have saved a bullet or two.
A nigger and a Mick working together. Fuck me. Never thought I'd live to see the day.
What can I say? Brave new world.
Still alive then.
I see the legs still giving you fits, huh, fucko?
Ah, fuck you. You won't be so cocky once I take the acetylene to you.
Fuck you! What do you think happens next, huh? You're gonna die, motherfucker. You're gonna hold next to me. You, your whole organization. You're gonna suck my dick in hell.
You alright?
Grab his legs. Time to get him into the garage. Fat cunt.
We were never able to reconstruct precisely what happened to Barbieri, primarily because his body wasn't found until the mid-1980s. The Army Corps of Engineers was dredging the bottom of the Mississippi River, and his remains were found in the trunk of an old car. Both legs were broken so many times there was barely any bone left.
What's the crack?
Maybe a drop every now and then.
I'll not leave thee, thy lone one, to pine on the stem. Since the lonely are sleeping, go sleep thou with him.
You already finished with Barbieri?
Barbieri? No. By a long shot. Already told you. Die slow. As for you, show up like Lazarus himself. Name thinking of myself. This chalky bastard is either one of the luckiest sons of bitches that's ever lived, or the kind of man that invites rotten damn luck. So goddamn sure it was the latter. I have to admit, I was wrong about you.
You can thank me by calling me by my name.
Aye. Lincoln it is, then. It's funny. Things get taken from us. We convince ourselves we've go out and inflict the pain on someone else. A little mend what's busted up inside of us. But it doesn't, does it?
No. It doesn't.
Spent my entire goddamn life scratching and clawing at anyone who came along. Even if they were there to help. Look where it fucking got me. It's the sense changing. Only way is forward.
Now that Irish Point is back under your control, I'm gonna need you to bring in as much money as you can. Going after Marcano ain't gonna be cheap.
And I imagine you'll be wanting your cut of the proceeds.
That's right.
Can't say I'm a fan of someone looming over me. But a deal's a deal. I asked Nikki to manage those moonshine runs, but she can't bring them all on her own. That liquor hauls in a fair amount. We'll talk to her. She's around here somewhere if she ain't out quail hunting.
Quail ain't in season.
Oh, for her kind, it's always in season. Yeah. Oh, you'll excuse me. Oh, I have to go to see Mr. Barbieri. He's probably getting a little lonely. Lonely.
You hear about explosions at the salvage yard? Shit's getting out of control. Only reason... Now I'm walking this route because my car's in the shop again. Only reason I'm walking this route is because my car's in the shop again. Whoever strung up that boy at the amusement park got himself a sick sense of humor.
Thanks for earlier.
My old man used to be whip smart. If anyone tried to pull some shit on him, he saw it coming a mile away. Now, fuck. Now he barely knows the goddamn day of the week.
Said you could use some help.
Some of our boys are down in the bayou. If you could get the shine from them and bring it back, it'd make my life a lot easier.
Bayou ain't exactly my favorite place in the world.
Come on now, the redneck assholes that live down there just love it when black folks drop by for a visit. Ain't been time for small talk, but... where you at with all this?
All I really want is for everything to go back the way that it was. For Vietnam, for that night. Back when everything felt...
normal?
At least our version of it anyway.
We are the righteously fucked. Danny. Was he in any pain? Did he suffer?
Don't. Ain't nothing good coming from that.
Who says I need good to come from it?
Georgie shot him in the head. Looked like he went pretty quick. God damn it.
I hate this fucking town.
I better go.
Yeah. Okay. Lincoln. Just because Barbiere's dead doesn't necessarily mean this neighborhood is firmly in our control. If he's still got any men hanging around, you should think about clearing them out.
Oops. Shit. If Verdun gets any more, Mickey, they're gonna have to paint it green.
Out of the way.
What's your problem? By the way, you hear who won the fight last night? I missed it.
Whiskey everywhere. And not a drop to drink. Wow. Maybe a drop every now and then?
We have a breaking story out of Point Verdun where witnesses have reported sustained gunfire. This network, as well as New Bordeaux police, have been unable to substantiate these reports, but we'll update you as soon as we have more information.
Hey, big mama. Hey, big mama. Hey, big mama. You makes me lose self-control.
Surgeons in London will be operating a second time on movie star Elizabeth Taylor for a mystery element. Her husband, the actor Richard Burton, spent 3 hours with her after the surgery and told the press she is doing well.
This shop is whites only, boy.
Got no need for any of them.
Well, looky
Last
here.
time I ran into the city, you know what I thought? Some nigger and his white girlfriend walking down the street holding hands like they was proud.
Huh?
Behave. You and me just mixing it up now. God
Damn, that felt good.
it ain't right. I'm stuck here, boys. Not prevail. A heap of fire, boys. Brass smoke.
Hit him.
Dear listeners, in today's very special episode of Native Son, we're going to be speaking with a man some of you know, some of you have heard of, Mr. Hollis Dupree. Some weeks ago, Mr. Dupree, a resident of South Downs, was involved in a tragic shooting. The state of Louisiana has seen fit to indict Mr. Dupree, a veteran, I might add, for this unfortunate incident. Now first, I just want to say on behalf of the listeners, thank you for your service to our country. When did you serve?
Oh, they had me out in Luzon in 45.
Oh, Marines, right?
Yes, sir. Still carry around shrapnel in my arm from that fight. A few years later, they called me back for another go-around.
WNBX 790, non-stop music. WNBX.
MBX 790.
She had a strange resemblance to a cat named Frankenstein. Here another Saturday night, and I ain't got nobody. I got some money, cause I just got paid. Now how I wish I had some shit to talk to. I'm in an awful way, yeah.
I gotta drop the dust. Wow. Maybe a drop every now and then.
It's the draft-dodging cowardice that's offensive to me.
That amusement park's been closed a while. Wonder what that boy was doing there.
Perfect timing. I was just about to have lunch. How'd it go?
Fast cars and shine. What's not to like?
Word coming down is that some motherfuckers might try to hit you. So watch your ass.
Yes, ma'am.
Guess who I saw coming out of the market yesterday? Denny McGill.
No shit, Denny McGill? I haven't heard that name in years.
Fucker's married. 4 kids. Oldest Rachel is 6.
Damn. Can you imagine having 4 kids right now?
Not without there being some kind of ransom involved. Every time I run into folks like him, they start asking me when I'm settling down, when I'm gonna have a family. It always makes me feel like I don't belong. Like there's something wrong with me.
Ain't nothing wrong with you. Hell, look at me. Never knew my parents, don't know a damn thing about who I am or where I came from. That hadn't stopped the world from deciding for me. Keeps finding people who don't give a fuck about any of that. Like when you and me are kicking back, shooting the shit. We just cool.
Well, I'm cool. You, on the other hand, are a pretty big fucking dork.
A dork? What are you, 12?
Well, shit. Those are the days. I could get shit-faced at night and still ace a math test the next day. Listen, Lincoln, never mind. It can wait.
Don't worry about what Denny McGill thinks. Fuck him.
Yeah. Fuck him. Be careful out there. Danny fancied himself a race car driver, and he was damn good at it, too. But he hated these runs. Thought they were a giant bore. He took care of that problem by setting up races between the moonshine pickups and drop-offs. Stupid bastard always had to make things harder than they needed to be. Guess that's what they really mean by the luck of the Irish.
Whoever strung up that boy at the amusement park got himself a sixth sense of humor. I guess I gotta go to the dentist. Goddamn tooth is killing me. Loved that park in the hollow when I was a boy. Always rode the Ferris wheel. Shit, if Badun gets any more, Mickey, they're gonna have to paint it green. Hey, thanks for coming. Walk out here on my own.
Hairs. 25. Remember their names. Permanently etch them into your brain. Now here's another name. Hollis Dupree. A white man. The white man who shot Trey McCall and Lamont Harris dead. Being the man about town that I am, I've gathered something better than truth. Something called reality. Like what you ask? How about the reality that when Trey McCall's car was found, it wasn't working, wouldn't start? How about the reality that witnesses not being interviewed by our local press have stated that Lamont Harris was running away and Dupree shot him in the back? The fucking coward. That enough reality for you? If you ain't sure, let me help you out. Trey McCall and Lamont Harris were knocking on Hollis Dupree's door to their demise. For one reason and one reason only. They needed help. Two black men went to ask a white man for help, and they paid for it with their goddamn lives. Well, Dupree has his excuses, his reasons. Some try to call it self-defense. Dupree claims he thought McCall was some kind of black phantom running around killing white folk. Now, I'm not gonna bury my head in the sand. I know there's something going on out there, but whoever's shaking things up, it doesn't mean it's open season on black men in New Bordeaux. Of course, if you ask a white man, maybe it means just that. The judicial system is at least going through the motions of bringing charges against Hollis Dupree. But that ignores the heart of the problem, which is to say, our city has very little heart for black lives, brown lives, female lives, poor lives. Now that I give it a good think, maybe this black phantom is exactly what we need. Whether right or wrong, this person cannot be ignored. And there's something to be said for that.
Whiskey everywhere.
You listen to folks singing hymns and protesting, then you go on with your day. But bullets, baby. Bullets get you heard. So maybe what we're really looking at is open season on the white man. So take notice, New Bordeaux. Do not ignore these young men who've been murdered in cold blood on our streets. There's only so long before the folks getting beat stand up and start doing the beating. And when the holler speaks, you better fucking listen.
We have a colored male driving erratically. Immediate response requested. All units, negative visual on suspect. Begin search in immediate vicinity.
For me to let you make a fool of me. I don't know what you're gonna do, but I'm gonna...
All units, search is called off. Repeat, abandoned search. Return to patrol.
Boys looking to die.
I'll break you in half.
Cover me, I'm on reload.
Shooting gallery.
Grenade flying! Look out!
Time is up, motherfucker.
Look out! I'm getting out of the way! Get back up from Dad!
Well, I have 3 beers here, and I want to see which one you think is better.
You're him, aren't you? Lincoln Clay.
Vito asked me to come see you.
He wants our guys to do double the runs. Double the runs means double the chances of running into the Coast Guard.
Well, I don't think I'm gonna be too much help dealing with them.
So I will deal with those hijos de la gran puta. I need someone to keep the warehouses full, keep the money coming in.
How much we talking?
Enough to make it worth your troubles. You're gonna be hitting trucks for the contraband.
Seems simple enough. I'll let you know when I get the first truck.
You didn't just save his life, you know? You brought him back. The real Vito. What I mean is, I haven't seen this Vito in a really long time. And I don't want him to go back to the way he was.
You got something to say, I'ma just say it.
What's gonna happen next? You need him, and you need us now. So you give Marcano the fucking he deserves. Is it back in the freezer again?
Would you believe me if I say no?
No, I don't think so. But I believe very few people these days. And if Vito said this is the way things are, that's how they are. If you see any of Greco's men out there, you should deal with them. It will make it easier for us to conduct business. I got my hands on prime shipments out there. Go bust up some heads and bring it back here. I'll take it from there.
Hold me. Bite me.
Right
Right now, get a Big Hank double cheeseburger, fries, and one of our famous malted milkshakes for only 75 cents. Hank's Burger Bar. Check the yellow pages for the location nearest you.
Today, the federal government filed its first open housing suit. A private Louisiana developer was charged with anti-Negro bias in the sale and financing of homes. The attorneys filing the suit did so under the provisions of the 1968 Civil Rights Act.
sound's coming from one of them goddamn voodoo dolls. Creepy ass shit.
That's the sound of hell right there, boy.
Turn your ass around right now.
Hey, boss, done! What do you think you're doing?
Get your thumbs out of your asses, boys.
Nothing I can do about it.
Dear listeners, Remy Duvall here with an important message. When friends and family come to town and they need accommodations, I always send them to the same wonderful place, the Royal Hotel, located conveniently in downtown New Bordeaux. Sure, it's elegant, luxurious, but hey, that's to be expected. What's more important is the warm, friendly service you find at the Royal. It's everything you want in luxury lodging and more. The Royal Hotel, where the views will literally take your breath away.
restaurant and a popular cocktail.
Coño, no necesito esta mierda.
Trouble?
Yeah, my whole fucking life. It's a letter from my grandmother. Writes me to wish my mother happy birthday. You know, who she saw get dragged away back in 10 de octubre.
Jesus.
Don't. It's nothing. Fuck it. You got something for me?
I got another truck stash ready for you guys to pick up.
Really? Huh. Arcano's guys are fucking pussies. No problem then?
Not a one on my end.
Good. So it shouldn't be a problem to bring more trucks.
Sure, Armor. I'll see what I can do.
After this guy and I screwed last night, he started yammering on and on about some shit. I was only halfway listening. But he hooked me when he started talking about this warehouse I had my eye on. Turns out they just got some new shipments. I want them. And if you see any of their delivery trucks, bring them back here and I will see what we can salvage.
Hey, Lincoln. That prick Greco threw me out of my ass. Didn't give a shit I got a pregnant wife at home. Nice to be back on the job, that's all I'm saying.
And unafraid to grab onto it with both hands.
No, my baby got the GI fever. Folks that I just can't cool her down. No, my woman got the GI fever. Folks that I just can't cool her down. Every time she sees some handsome sergeant, you know she breaks right down and clown. Now you can always tell when a soldier boy back in town. Yes, you can always tell when a soldier boy back in town. She'll put on her knee-high skirt and strut the streets all rubbing down.
You think I forgot what you did? You can blame Marcana all you want, but it was your men who ambushed
My
us.
men were following orders. We got rules. Not my fucking problem that you people don't understand it.
Yeah, well, I'm about to make it your fucking problem.
What shit is this, then?
Goddamn. If it ain't the city's favorite pot-licking donkey, Thomas Burke.
The fuck did you just say to me?
Put the gun down, Burke. It's gonna take all four of us to bring down Marcano, so I don't want any more of this stupid bullshit.
Bring down Marcana? These two used to work for Marcana. And this one? Do you know how many of my men this canard killed because Marcana told him to? Fuck him, and fuck you if you think I'm ever gonna trust
Hey,
these
get the
two.
fuck out then. There's no sweat off my ass.
You don't trust him? Good. Because I don't trust any of you. That doesn't change the fact that I destroyed Barbieri's operations, killed Doucette and those other redneck motherfuckers, and saved Joe ass from Greco's men. So here's what you need to decide right fucking here now. Either fall in line or get the fuck out. Just know. Second you step out that door, your name's getting added to my list, right beneath Marcano's. Now, if we're all done acting like goddamn children, let's go over the plan. In order to bring down an organization the size of Marcano's, we need to eliminate the people at the base and work our way up. It's the same thing I did in Knox.
I know the military filled your noggin with all manner of tactics and schemes, but let's not overthink this shit. Say we go out to his house and shoot him. Shouldn't take more than an hour or so, depending on traffic.
And what you think gonna happen after? Everybody else just gonna lay down and die, you stupid-ass motherfucker?
Cassandra's right. Just killing Marcano doesn't get us anywhere. One of his brothers will take over and we're right back where we started. So, first, we go after his lieutenants. Then, once they're killed, we seize their territory and move on to the capos. Once the lieutenants and the capos are killed, Marcano will be isolated and alone. And that's when we go after him.
Hold on, what happens to those territories we get from Marcano's guys?
Once it's in our hands, I'll decide who gets to run the day-to-day. I give you a district, you get the rackets and everything else. But I'm also counting on you to hold it. Keep that bastard from reclaiming it. One last thing. Y'all know that building that's going up across the lake? He's building a casino. Marcano's constructing this so he can go legit. All his money's tied up into that thing, so once he figures out what we're up to, it'll limit his options. More importantly, it's an emotional attachment. Emotions make people irrational, greedy. So that's where we hit him. Right in the goddamn heart.
Hey, nice speech. Think they bought it?
Don't care. They're all too greedy or pissed off at Marcano to back out now.
At least until one of them decides to try the crown on for size.
Well, if it comes to that, I'll handle it. The photos were a nice start and all, but I'm gonna need some actionable intel on those lieutenants. A place of business, where I can find them, you name it.
The dossiers are nearly complete. I'll be ready to move when you are. I was also able to recruit some concerned citizens who are more than happy to share what they know about Sal's coalition of WAP assholes. Information on how to contact them will be included with the other intel.
Appreciate it.
Sure you don't need a ride?
Oh, I do my own driving.
And the systematic killing of Marcano's capos and lieutenants, that was part of the plan.
Well, you're playing fucking patty cake, Christ.
Look, you want to bring somebody down, you destroy the foundation they're standing on. It's the same basic op we ran over in Nam.